I think imposter syndrome is a good thing. Your body is telling you that you haven't achieved shit because you haven't achieved anything. Trying to mitigate that emotion, trying to make yourself feel like you have achieved something when you haven't achieved something, I think is dumb. You're robbing yourself of the natural emotions, the natural drive to propel you to achieve something. Your body is giving you a reaction to the fact that you haven't done something, and you're trying to get rid of that emotion instead of following what it's trying to tell you. When I try and make videos where I talk about this is what I know and I'm so good and I'm so cool because this is what I can do, learn from me, it's fake. And it feels like imposter syndrome because it is. Because I haven't achieved anything that is worthy of actually telling you about, that's actually able to change your life properly. So I feel imposter syndrome trying to think that I can because I can't. And trying to remove that emotion from my body and from my mind, I believe is dumb. I haven't achieved anything, and my body's telling me that I haven't achieved anything. So I need to achieve something. Now, you may look at this and think that this is a dumb idea, that it's just self-destructive and it's negative. Yes, that's the point. You feel a negative emotion because it's trying to make you change. Your body is trying to make you change. That's why you feel depressed when you live a shit life. Because your body is telling you, you live a shit life, this is now how you're gonna feel. Until you fix your shit life, you're gonna feel like shit. That's why you feel depressed, not because there's something psychologically wrong with your brain and that there's nothing you can do about it except take these fucking pills. No, you live a shit life, you feel depressed. You haven't achieved shit, so you feel like you haven't achieved shit. Trying to mitigate that and trying to mitigate that emotion, I believe, is dumb. You are robbing yourself of the natural powers to progress. Everything's put into your body for a reason. All of the emotions you have are for a reason. Imposter syndrome isn't a bad thing because it's telling you haven't done jack shit. Because you haven't. Otherwise you wouldn't feel it. If you can look back at your achievements and know that you've achieved stuff, then you won't feel imposter syndrome. Because imposter syndrome is trying to say that you've achieved stuff without having actually achieved anything. The other thing about dealing with imposter syndrome is people try and deal with imposter syndrome by looking at tiny little microscopic achievements to try and build up as if they have achieved lots. The feeling of achieving your goal of buying a supercar is, say, a score of 100. That's 100 points of self-achievement. To try and replicate that feeling of having achieved something, you'd need to go through and try and scrape together so many different single point achievements. So say you get 1 point for making your bed, or say you get 1 point every day for doing your work. You need to do that 100 times and scrape together those 100 times and try and remember those 100 times to feel as if you've achieved the same level as buying a sports car. It is the same level of achievement, except it's just you've scraped shit together. It doesn't actually mean anything on an individual level. So this is a realization that I've come to literally 20 minutes before I filmed this video. If you for some reason still think that this is a negative perception of the reality, then I don't care, because this is how I'm going to get better. By understanding that negative emotions are a direct response to negative situations, I understand that the emotions are true. I feel like I haven't achieved anything because I haven't achieved anything. If I had a Lamborghini sat outside of my driveway, I can fucking guarantee you I would not feel like an imposter. I can tell you I would not feel like I'm living a fake entrepreneurial life. If I had a fast sports car outside, I would know that I've done shit. So imposter syndrome is not a bad thing. Trying to get rid of imposter syndrome, that is a bad thing because that's weak. That's trying to say, oh no, it's too hard trying to actually achieve anything, so let's scrape together all these little tiny bitch achievements to try and make yourself feel better instead of actually addressing the real problem. Imagine if you never felt hungry, or if you never felt like you needed to drink, or if you never felt tired. Those are negative emotions, but they tell you what to do to get better. If you never felt the desire to eat, you'd die of starvation. If you never felt the need to achieve something, imposter syndrome, you'd never achieve anything. That's why you feel these emotions. So stop trying to mitigate these emotions, understand the emotions itself, and actually realize how you can deal with the emotions. That is the video for today. So if you did think that that was good advice, this is weird. I'm going into like salesy mode. No. Thank you for watching. That's genuine. If you did like this advice, please do subscribe to this YouTube channel, because not only will you be helping yourself out further by seeing more videos of me and more about what I think about things, you're going to be growing this community, which by growing this community means more young men are going to hopefully find self-improvement through this channel. And together we can build a proper, stronger community of like-minded men who are trying to get better, smarter, faster, stronger, and anything else. So if you want to be a part of that, please do subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you. Peace.